It was very hard for me to believe that you're 67-year-old, but you act like 25. and especially the other lady. I can't believe such a big task on your head. Like, she was in city council and she has various responsibilities on her shoulder. And in spite of these, she's taking care of her 2 kids and she's very concerned about them. That was fabulous. And my friends, it was great being with our staff, especially Matt, Roy, Manish. There's a basic reason behind everything which I say. So even these staffs, they worked out, because when I initially came to New Zealand, I had no clue like what to do with this country, because I had nothing except few IT skills, and that's it. So when I came in, it was Matt's responsibility to be, that's the appropriate word, because he made me up like the way the marketing works in New Zealand and the way people recruit guys in New Zealand. So I worked in that way. So it has helped me out a lot. I've gone through a few interviews and hope I'll be successful in. Next. I'm done with my graduation. So what next? I hope this is the only question that keeps me running throughout my life. What's next? What's next? And we have put in our hard work for like 1 year for this one day. So is this the only hard work we have done? No. Right from birth, even before birth. So it's not only ourselves. I guess he should be quite familiar. He's master in it. Like, it's not just our one self that made possibilities today. We struggled to get into our mom, and now we were born. After that, we struggled to walk. After that, I struggled a lot to study, to be honest. I was not too studious. My mom made me, she didn't make me studious, but every time I failed, she was behind me. That's the only support I had so far. Once I'm done with my schoolings, I had no clue like what to do. And it was my school staff and my mom again. What are we going to do with this kid? She has no clue, because he has done with his studies. And I asked him to score like 80%, he has done. So what next? My staff asked me, what do you want to do in future? I said like, I have no clue, but like, I want to settle up. She said like, what are you going to do with money? If money is your key, then there's no point in living. You have to be quite satisfied with what you're doing. So think about it. Go ahead. Look at your friends, what they think. Look at us, what we are doing. So I went along, I had a chat with my friends, and to be honest, even after that I haven't had any clue. My friend said, I'm going to go for my engineering. So I thought, okay, I'll go with my engineering as well, because I want to be with my friends. That's very key for me. And after that, I'm done with my graduation. And again another question, what's next? Job. What job? I want to get into IT. I was so passionate about it, I didn't realize it over a period of 4 years, that engineering course and my whole curriculum have changed me a whole lot. I want to get into networking. I want to get into IT. That's my passion. That I realized when I completed my final year. And I got a job and I was working. So what next? That's again another question. I don't want to be with just IT. I want to move ahead. I went to VSAT, satellite communications and stuff. I gone through. I understand. Fine. What next? I want to do some studies again. So what? Now the question is back again to my mom. I asked her, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to be? She said, it's your life. I helped you in 10th. I helped you in 12th. Once you, even like for your graduation, I helped you a lot. Because you didn't have that maturity. Now you have the global exposure. Now it's time for you to decide what you want to be. So I said, okay, I'll choose a country, I'll choose a university, and I'll choose a course. It took me 2-3 months for me to first choose the course, which one I want to go for. And then I choose this business and I went into it and hope if my mom is here, she'll be very proud of me. Another for my friends. This is like, I'm not quite experienced. I'm not quite like these gentlemen, like I'm not too experienced with what I'm saying, but still, this is what I feel with them. Don't be scared of anything. It's your first try. If your first tries didn't work, it doesn't mean you're not apt for it. It didn't work. Just it didn't work for the first time. You have chances to do it. But if you lose your potential or if you lose your courage towards it, that's it. You're out. So this is my personal advice. Don't be scared towards anything. Do your best, and the rest is with God. Nandri, thank you, namaskar.
You have done the gift proud by your words, Karthik. And please remember, it was one of you speaking and was asking what